Among other things, the parable of the prodigal son is all about shame. Okay. It was shameful to ask for your inheritance before your parent had passed. It is shameful to squander all your inheritance. It is shameful to live with pigs, which was a symbol of uncleanness. And it was shameful for that son to return so unworthy to his father. But listen to what the father did. While he was far off, he ran to him. Men in the Jewish culture didn't run. He girded up his loins, which means he took his long tunic and raised it up and tied it around his waist so he could run, and expose his bare legs. Exposing your bare legs was shameful in the Jewish culture. So the father took on that shame, ran to the city gate, and forgave him before he entered in. And here's the powerful part. There is a ceremony in the Jewish culture that when someone squandered inheritance, when the person came back to the city gate, the elders of the community would meet them at the gate. They'd have a great big pot and they'd throw it on the ground and it would break, symbolizing the brokenness and the cancellation of that person because they were formally being deemed unworthy to return because they had squandered the inheritance and lost it to a Gentile. So the father, because he ran outside the gate and took on the shame and forgave him beforehand, prevented his son from being canceled. And that's exactly what God does for us. God does not cancel us because he comforts us instead in our shame. He doesn't shame us because Christ bears our shame. And God does not stand far off in judgment, but runs to you in welcome. I'm reading those last few sentences from this fantastic book I'm reading called When Striving Cease. I highly recommend it. But rest today knowing that God takes our shame and we are not canceled.